Welcome friends. Today I'm going to discuss about the important feature of Java8 Stream API. That is functional interface, consumer interface, and predicate interface, and its advantage and its use. So for predicate, consumer, and functional interface, it will make your Java8 coding very easier, right? So otherwise you have to write redundant code again and again. So I will go one by one. First, in Java8, we have implemented declarative approach. Now question is, what is declarative approach? Old approach, that is imperative, right? And declarative approach is like, suppose you have a list and from the list you need to filter. What you need to do, from list you need for with enhanced for loop, you can looping that element, and then after putting condition you can get separate list, right? For declarative approach using stream uh, and use filter, you can easily do that. Let me check imperative versus declarative. So here it is. You see that I have populated list of car, and first I have tried with imperative approach. That's the old approach before Java8, right? So from that list, I am iterating list each element of the list and getting card, and from that card I will get only the red card, right? So it will add into the list, separate list, and you can print out that list. So this is the imperative approach. You see the lines of code this much. But for declarative approach, from list dot stream and putting filter, and there you are, if you are using lambda expression, that this filter, it's a boolean. From that stream you are filtered that, so you are allowing only the red card, and then for each and system out dot println. Let me check the result. So here you see that list of card, you have red card using imperative approach as well as uh, declarative approach. So result is same, 134 11 21 34 134, but it will reduce the amount of code and it will be more cleaner approach. Now the next thing is that functional interface. There's the interface, functional, consumer, and predicate. What's the difference? Functional interface with return type. When you are using functional interface, you will get the return type, and you can use the by function interface. And if the return type, you have the input as a argument, and you will get that output as argument, right? Or you, for the by function, you have the two argument and one as the output. And for the consumer interface, you have no return type, you just accept. What's the example of consumer interface? System out, and the functions println. So it's an example of consumer interface. And predicate interface, it's returning boolean return type. You can have as much as argument, but you have only uh, boolean return type. And for example, the imperative versus declarative, here you see I have used this one, right? So instead of that, since it's a boolean value, I can use predicate there. So since predicate is returning as boolean, the next thing is that functional interface. Let me check functional interface with return type. So without functional interface, we can implement, right? So if you're passing any value and just increment by one, you just write one function, simple function, you can do that, right? Now the question is, why I am going to use functional interface? because I can use that simple function, right? Think about that. This is a simple logic, but if it's a complex business implementation, right? So, for example, increment by 1 and then multiply by 10, right? What you need to do? You write to a function, then you have to write complicated logic, right? uh, you can combination of like permutation combination, increment, multiplication, right? So what I have done, let me show it like simple logic. So instead of increment by one function, if I use function as an interface, then it's a one is the argument and the return type, so n plus 1. So if I put in 5, then you will get 5 plus 1, that is 6. And for the multiply by 10, then if you are passing 5, then you will get 50. And thing is like that, if you are required for increment as well as multiply, right? So what you are going to do, you have like a function, right? Increment function and then multiply function, so you can use that. Okay, so instead of that, you can directly use that one. Okay, so increment and multiply, and then apply. Okay, so here I have used apply, and you can use the by function also. Here is a by function a plus 1. So you see more cleaner approach, right? Instead of if I write function, you have to write initialize a, b, and then you just complicated logic. So you have that criteria in division, multiplication, additions, and the subtraction. You can combine with combination of it, and you can write function, and you can use it easily. Okay, and increment by 1, you use that by function, you can use that. If you check the output, let me check the output. So I have passed 1, then I got 1 plus 1, that is 2. Okay, so it's a simple thing uh, with a method call and by function. If I just passing 5, then I will get 5 plus 1 6, passing 5, then 5 into 10 50, then increment as well as multiply, then 5, then 5 plus 1 6, 6 into 10 60, and increment and multiply, it's a by function. So increment as well as multiply, we can do that. So using function, we can achieve that. Okay. Now with the consumer interface as a no return type, right? So I have covered the function interface, and let me discuss about the normal versus consumer interface. So with no return type. So it's a kind of function call, right? So here it is, you will get the list is the getting the car, and the from car, if you just invoke the function, you can get that print car, right? And if you just use the accept car, is the interface is there car, and invoke that function passing that argument as a car, and you will get that output. Let me see. So with by normal method call, you will get the rate make and the Tata. With consumer dot accept, you also getting the same thing. And uh, let's see. So this is normal versus consumer interface. Now the important features, that is predicate. So for predicate is returning the Boolean type. So without predicate also, if you are using list, right? If you are using list.stream.filter, you can write big, I mean logic right inside the filter. So what happen, right? If you don't want to write the redundant logic again and again, so you can use the predicate, right? So you can use the predicate for the red car. So car passing that card, the card and the stream, that red card for the predicate for the blue card, predicate for the nation card. So it's a nation is the maker, card maker is the nation, as the color is the red card. So you can get the combination of red and nation, right? Uh, so prepare that print uh, by card, right? Red card. If you are passing that print by predicate card. So if you passing that red card, you will get the red card. Passing the blue card, get the blue card. Is the nation card, you will get the nation card. And you can get the combination of nation as well as red card, nation as well as blue card. You can get it accordingly. Okay. Uh, Let me show it. So here it is. I have shown here the nation card. So how it is? Nation card, I get all as the nation card, right? I can get the all of as a blue card. Let me see. So all of it as a blue card. Uh, so it's a blue card. So it's a blue card. If I go for the red card, you will get all as a red card. So you will see that, right? And here itself you want nation card. It's a prepared is the nation card. So here you will see all are the nation. It's a combination red blue. Okay. And is the card list for the nation filter. So it's prepared for the red card, and it's a combination of filter card. Filter for red card as well as nation card. So we will find red as well as nation card, blue as well as nation card. So here first you will see that first one, that is the nation only. Nation only, you will see that nation predicate, right? I have used nation predicate filter. And red plus nation, so it's a red nation filter. So accordingly I have done. So what I have done, combination of two predicates, the nation car predicate as well as red car predicate. So with the and combination, with the blue combination, how is it? Is the combination of nation card as well as blue card. So what is the logic inside the filter? So stream filter. So what the predicate I have passed, I have just get that predicate and collect collectors dot list. Okay. So this way I get it. And what's the output here? So here for the nation card, you will see all are with the nation card. So all nation, so it can be red, it can be blue. So it's a combination. And for the nation and the red card, so you will not get any blue card. So all the nation card, so nation and red. So you will get all that combination, blue and nation card, you will get blue and nation combination. So the complicated logic can be simplified if you are using predicate. Okay, so true, false, and this is the overall picture what I have shown over the program. So it's the imperative versus declarative. So declarative way, functional interface with return type and then and by function, and consumer interface with no return type. You will get passing the argument and invoke the function. And predicate interface, what I have already discussed, that boolean as a return type, and with the combination you can implement easily, right? Red plus nation blue. Okay, remove a red card also you can get it. So how we can make that remove red card? So let me see that how is it nation card only. So I will remove the red card. Let me see. So nation only. So you will find that blue and green, right? So you don't find no red card. So if you can remove also. So this way you can simplify your business logic using predicate. Okay. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you very much.